Just to quickly introduce TRS, we have been a technology solution provider in education space for last 20 years. We have pioneered a lot of solutions, and as Karthik was very kind to use the word innovative technology solution provider in this space. So, I had an opportunity to present a solution to the education forum in the afternoon, a solution that empowers the examination process. And now I'm going to talk about another solution which addresses one other problem that the education segment faces, which is the problem of the fake documents. We have a lot of issue in terms of the documents getting counterfeited. It's not a problem related to education only, but education is probably the biggest affected segment of this issue, where you have the degree certificates, mark sheet, transcripts, all sort of documents getting counterfeited, either getting tampered or complete fake documents coming for getting certain benefits. And the problem goes beyond education in terms of the even job offer letters or ID proofs and all these kind of things. There are reports that suggest that 1 in every 10 document could be fake. So that's the magnanimity of the problem. And this is something which affects everybody, all parts of country. Maybe the magnitude of it may be different, but even developed countries like US and European countries, and these kind of news are very common. Every other day in our newspapers we see these kind of news. It happens all parts of country, so it's something very, very common that is there. So at TRS, it is a constant endeavor to find out these technology solutions for the problems that are facing the education segment. And for that, we have taken a systemic approach to this particular problem of counterfeiting of document to understand why it happens and how we can probably offer a solution for this. So the problem basically has two levels, we can say. One is the generation level, where the counterfeiting happens, and the counterfeiting can happen very easily because the current system that we follow, the documents that are created, it's basically created with some visual security proofs, as we call it. It's basically a special paper, maybe a thick paper, a heavier paper, about say 200 GSM paper, that will be used for a degree certificate, which will carry some security proofs like a hologram or a watermark or threads or foils, which are all visual security proofs that can easily be identified by anybody, and then it becomes easy to recreate it. And there are enormous amount of companies or players which are available which can create these kind of documents. So there is an organized racket running behind it. There is a lot of incentive. People are ready to pay for such documents. So it makes the whole process very easy to crack. And at the other level, at the verification level, the verification is completely offline. So it takes a lot of time to verify the documents. So if a document is counterfeited, the chance of catching it, either it is never caught because of the offline process, which is too slow, or it is caught after a long time, after many months, it is caught that somebody got a job using a fake certificate. By then it's probably too late. So end of it, what really happens is the credibility of a institution is affected, and in some cases the institution may not even, there may not be a linkage of that racket to the institute at all. It is completely an outside racket which is happening, but definitely it affects the credibility of the institution. There have been various solutions that have been tried and are being talked about. Some of it happened in India, some of it happened globally, because the problem is a common problem across globe. So there are various solutions like repositories or e-transcript, electronic data exchanges, cloud-based solution. All this have been tried, but they seem to have not been working, at least so far, for various reasons. Like we have quite a big segment, a huge number of students across 600 plus universities and 40 plus boards. So there is a lot of logistics, and the data of the institute or the students is also constantly getting updated in terms of there may be reevaluation or there may be mistakes in generating the data in the first place. So the data always constantly get through a process of updation. So what really happens is then, it becomes logistically difficult to maintain a database and enable the verification of that. Then there are other solutions that are tried where the database is put online and the verification can be enabled online, but then it has inherent risk of the data being hacked or manipulated by people. The entry barrier is high. There is a huge implementation cost. There is a lot of upfront investment which is required in creating this kind of infrastructure. And also this is a very sensitive data which right now is in the control of a university or a board, which probably they would not try to share. So these are some of the reasons that the solutions that are currently being tried have not really worked very effectively. Now, looking at this, when we tried figuring out a right solution for this, we thought, let's first understand what is that framework, what are the things that an ideal solution should have. So definitely, two of the most basic things, yes, it should be a solution that is completely tamper-proof. So at the generation level, you address the issue that you are creating a degree certificate now which nobody else can create other than you. And on the second level, as I said, the verification is the other problem. So it should be a solution that can instantly give a verification option. The verification can be done in real time. And other things preferably that the solution should have, it should not touch any database to enable the verification process. So there should not be any database connectivity. Ideally, there should not be any third-party involvement, so the university or the school board can directly give a verification from their website. And preferably, yes, this is how a university or a board approaches it, that it should be done without changing their current system. So they are probably following a particular type of a stationery or a printing or a hardware setup, so that should not be touched. So keeping that in mind, we have developed a solution which is a security mark which sits inside a container which could be like a QR code or a 2D barcode. It is basically an encrypted mark which brings in the dual benefits of creating, so it follows a 3-level encryption process using which it becomes a completely tamper-proof certificate. The data is stored inside that mark, so the data is basically stored on the paper itself. You don't have to put it on a centralized place. I'll be very quick and wind up. So it does not require any database connectivity, and there is no upfront investment required. So currently, like the certificates are generated, there is a per certificate cost, which is of paper and the security features. So we just go by the same model. So there is no change in that. And even the repository systems that are being talked about, this kind of a security mark can go along with that, so that the verification can happen online for the end user. So it's a very simple solution which can just stop the generation of the counterfeited documents, and it gives an instant verification. So that is all. Thank you.